Academic rigor is a given at NAS.
We do more to guide and give the tools to positively impact the future.
By building character, a sense of ethics and global perspective.
The residential trip to Tanzania has really impacted my future as well as others, as I found out that just working a few hours a day at a school could really impact the lives of others, especially the children there. And the organisation we worked with, called Seaway, had told us that since they started getting involved with that school, the amount of children passing their exam increased from about 25% to about 75%, I believe. Sports at NAS is really achievement orientated, but it's not just about the tournaments that you win in your sport, but it's more about setting your own goals and achieving them. And you could always apply that approach to schoolwork, whether you're setting a big goal or a small goal, just try and achieve it. And it's just amazing what you can do with motivation, hard work and a purpose.
The MIT and STEAM program has impacted my learning greatly at NAS, such as at MIT, they work collaboratively. That has made me much more open-minded, and also in lots of ways in critical thinking and problem solving, because we know our problems, we just got to find solutions. My trip to Boston inspired me in many ways, such as I got to meet some amazing people, the students, alumni and professors at MIT. They taught me all about how us children are going to be the next politicians, the next inventors and the next scientists. This made me want to be the best me I can be.
Due to Nord Anglia's association with Juilliard, it has allowed us to host many different experts which have taught drama students small little things like facial gestures, which really enhances our overall performance as actors. I take part in the Model United Nations that we have here at school, and what the workshops have taught me is how to deliver a really effective speech to a large audience while remaining calm and collected. Language is really important at Nord Anglia because we believe that languages allow people to communicate, and going into the outside world, that's really important if we want to create change. So I take French in my GCSE course, and at one point we learned about the French school system, and we were able to make comparisons between what we have here at Nord Anglia, Dubai, and then also what would be typical in a French school. And we were able to make relations between the two. What do we have here, what do we have there, and what do we not share? And that is a really important part of understanding culture in the outside world. The trips to Nord Anglia really expose the students to the outside world, and by doing that, once you see something inspiring outside, when you take that back to the classroom, that really drives and motivates you in your learning.
The MIT program has had an incredible impact on my life in school and even outside school. STEAM makes up what the modern day is right now. Without STEAM, we would still be living in the past.
NAS Dubai puts a lot of emphasis on learning languages because it puts a lot of emphasis on having a global perspective. If you want a truly global perspective, you need to be able to see something from another culture's eyes, and language allows you to do just that. My future has been really positively impacted by both my trip to China and learning Mandarin in itself. Mandarin is such an important language to learn now because it's so big, and learning it provides me with so many opportunities in the future, both looking for a job and to get into universities. My trip to China was really important to me because it took what was just theory into practice, and it saw how useful and effective learning another language is. Robotics has given me a real appreciation of the importance in robotics in both today and the importance that it's going to have in the future. It's allowed me to develop skills like coding and problem solving and leadership.
The teachers at NAS Dubai are funny and open-minded. They're open-minded because what they do is they don't always stick to PowerPoints all the time. What they do is if the children don't find it very engaging and fun, then they tell the teachers, and the teachers maybe do a bit of acting instead of PowerPoints and writing in notebooks.
NAS Dubai has been really helpful in helping me to achieve my goal. So first of all, they've set up meetings with the principal who attended Oxford, and therefore I get an insight into what they would desire for my application. Secondly, I've had consistent and regular meetings with subject specialists, so I'm applying for law, so meeting with the history and English teachers has enhanced and furthered my learning and motivated my ambition further.